Is the Allfather
I
missing an
almost.
eye?
He only has one.
He's a Cyclops.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
He only has one eye. Well, we poke the other.
Well, he's a god. He can have how many eyes he wants.
Ah,
If he
that's
just wants to have one, he can have one.
Hmm.
My dice. Alright. Alright, so these doors are covered with a 4-inch thick layer of ice.
Oh, that's good.
sounds healthy.
Alright. Oh, were you guys, let me check the chat. See if you did some sort of perception.
I don't think we perception.
Give me a perception check on this room. I don't think you did.
No. We're not in this room, though.
No, this room.
The one. Ah, in the room that we're in. Oh, we had
Yeah.
investigation checks and perception checks and all that sort of stuff.
I guess I wouldn't be able to see it because I wasn't there last session, but like the whole map for me is black. Is that meant to be like that?
Oh, let me move you in.
Yes,
Did you-
yeah, sorry for not being in the last session by the way.
Perception. There are walls and a ceiling.
Yes. No, actually, you spot 2 secret doors.
Secret
So
doors.
behind the frost that covers the door, the walls in the west, you see that there's one door here and another door here.
Alright, I'll use produce flame to melt away the frost.
All right, sounds reasonable. You take about a minute or two, and these are just slabs of stone that seem to be loose, but they're actually like secret doors. You push them away, and you reveal a chamber with one lever.
Alright, well, I'll pull it.
All right. All
It
right.
explodes.
Yes, you.
I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, oh shit, you just set off something that's probably no good.
The giant spins around in a circle. We're all fucked.
Yeah, you just animated all these statues. Yeah.
You need to make a DC 24 strength athletics check with disadvantage because you're medium. Or you can have Harshnag do it for you.
He is small.
Alright,
yeah,
I say there's a big lever in here for a big giant could pull it, that'd be great.
Alright. When you do, the porculus in this area opens up.
Yay. Close it.
And the door on the north side, it's basically the same thing. You find the secret door, you open it up, and you find the lever that also opens up the north porculus, the one that you scurried through. That one.
And I say there was another lever way inside there too.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, that lever you already investigated, but you never used it down here. And if this is symmetrical, then there's probably another one on the south part.
We should go play with levers. Let's see if everything explodes.
That sounds fun.
Let's do that.
Hooray!
Release the
Explosion.
giant kraken.
Yes. Yes. Not the normal kraken. We want
So we're gonna go
giant
wandering down these hallways now. Which hallway are we wandering down first?
I don't know.
We want to go south, so let's go southern.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Who was missing on the bingo? Someone was missing.
Connor.
Connor. Let me just put him in.
Oh. Okay, is that where the gate was? Right here?
That's
The
the
Yes.
thing that opened up? Okay.
Yeah.
I am bored and I am standing in the middle.
There is... Oh, hey, that leads back out to where we were before.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Leads
All
out back
right.
to where we were.
That's
where we were.
Okay.
I'm going to be very angry if there's not symmetry here.
There's another lever in here.
That's
Can I pull that? You said it's a DC 24, right?
pretty sure that's
Yes.
the toilet.
Damn.
No, you cannot.
That's a shitty roll.
Not even with someone helping you. You cannot.
Oh my god.
You could
Okay.
just call Harshnag for it.
Yeah.
That could help you.
Well, I figured I'd try and be useful. Hey, can we get Harshnag down here?
Well,
Harshnag!
can I gather from my knowledge of stoneworks and things what this might do?
Probably move something like weird mechanism inside. You do realize that. Well, give me a roll.
What do you want?
History of stoneworking or investigation,
It's not history. Not very good.
and you're probably using guidance, I guess.
No, I'm just I get on stonework I get advantage on it anyway, so I'm not really worried about all that.
All right. Well, you figure that since the levers on the previous levers that you pulled are right besides the mechanism they're supposed to control, which is these portcullises, and you know that this lever is in this location, you do know that there is something here
Yes.
Ah,
that might be controlled.
Yeah, so it's gonna seal us in, guys, if we pull that.
Oh.
But maybe we have to close things to access other things.
Oh, I broke for a minute there.
I mean, once we pull a lever, we can unpull the lever, can't we? We can switch it back to the other, to open.
I'll ask
Okay.
Harshnag if he knows about any of the defense mechanisms of this place.
He says, nope, not really. When I came here with other giants, we'd never made use of it.
Let's,
And once again, I will voice my concern about if we were to drop that, then we may not be able to undrop it with just one giant.
yeah.
But we might be able to
Hold
also.
on, my door is being
It may
knocked
just
on.
be a. It may just be a pull and then like a light switch, but it may not be.
Indeed.
It may be.
All right, we'll come back to it if we get stuck somewhere else.
Jin walks up to it and he goes and swings on it. Whee!
So you're doing pull-ups, in other words.
Failure.
That's fine, I'm swinging on it.
Triple contribution to Jin.
I'm
Okay.
just having fun. Kicking off the wall and just swinging. Yeah. Doesn't move. Probably the same the other way. And hey, if the big guy, I don't know, meets his maker, or we don't have him on the way out, then yeah, we'd have to go around.
So, we're not pulling the lever?
Yeah, I would say let's not pull the lever.
Unless you want to pick it up later.
Well, I mean, that's what we have Harshnag for, isn't it?
Indeed.
And if Harshnag dies, what are you gonna do?
Good point.
Yeah.
Let's go, just look and see if the other lever is the same, which I'm pretty sure it is, but just in case.
I'll let somebody else do that.
I'm pretty sure it was, but
Oh yeah, we had somebody
yeah.
already have a look at it, so...
Yeah, Nub remembers that it's exactly the same. It's a mirror room of this one.
Okay, so
Then we go south.
then southways.
Alright, so you take I don't know, 10 minutes to start unfreezing the doors to the south.
Yeah.
Because these ones are pretty big.
I start knocking
And-
on it, like, just knocking on it with my stick. And just trying to get the...
To remove the ice.
More knocking, see if anybody opens the door.
Nope, nobody's opening the door.
Okay. I'm not really thinking that somebody's going to answer the door, but I thought if anything happens, knocking's going to get the door open.
Of course. Alright. The ice melts, and then Harshnag pushes on the door, and it opens up. I'm guessing you're gonna open the one on the left or the one on the right. Which one do you want to open?
I don't know. We were closer to this.
We're mainly by the left,
Yeah.
Okay.
so
So Harshnag pushes the one on the left, and I'll remove the lighting restriction.
Oh my.
You can see a very large and beautifully decorated room with a giant fire pit inside. And as you open the door, this waft of like hot air comes out of the room. It's not actually hot, but it's in comparison to the rest of the minus like 30 Fahrenheit temperature in the temple. This is pretty warm. It's a.
Who's been stoked
There are
by
6
fire?
pillars, and they're 20 feet in diameter each one. There's a 60 feet tall ceiling, which is vaulted, and there is sconces on the walls. And there is one close to Harshnag that he actually is going to touch. And when Harshnag touches the sconce, all of the rest of the sconces on the wall start like letting up, one after the other.
Cool.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. I like pretty colors. Pretty colors.
And stop for a minute.
That's all can make it do.
Okay, so as you do all this, you notice that this is not the only thing noticeable in the room, besides the fire in the middle of the fire pit. You also see that in an alcove to the east, there is some sort of beast. It's curled, and as soon as you come in and you make a little bit of noise, it uncurls and takes a look at you. And then you roll for initiative.
Aw, I wanted it to be friendly.
oh great! I only roll a good initiative when I probably didn't want to go first.
You know it's hard.
Ta-ta!
So you turn until the end. I get to go last. I like going last.
Oh, that thing looks ugly. That's good.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I can only see the bottom half of it, but that does not look good.
Yeah, if that's what I think it is, it's not pretty. Boat has no idea what it is, but yeah,
So you can give me some nature rolls if you want to find out what it is.
sure.
I don't really know what it is.
Nature.
Oh, actually, don't I have nature? No, I have survival.
And let me continue the description of this place. This place has 6 tables that are carved out of granite with matching benches. It seems to be like a mess hall. There is a 9-foot tall stone slab stained with blood and grease atop the southernmost slab. There are stacks of plates and goblets made of copper, and they've all turned green and black with age. The stacks of plates on the northern slab have been knocked over, and they're like there's a mess on them. Like they're all like out of the slab or inside the slab, but they're tumbled over. So yeah, let me see what this guy gets for his initiative.
0.
And your nature rolls suck. Fortunately, you seem to be going first. Because it got an 8.
It's definitely natural.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
And for reference,
everyone sucks. I'll roll.
when you guys roll like a nature check, and it should be Arcana or whatever, what I usually do is I take your roll, and then I see your character sheets, and if you have Arcana that is drained, and the creature should be Arcana, I just adjust it. But for now, everyone rolled terribly, so it doesn't really matter.
Wait.
So, Bob, what are you gonna do?
I would kind of move over here next to Harshnag, and I would hold an action. My crossbow. If it gets no better yet, I'll do a Sacred Flame. If it comes close enough within range for a Sacred Flame, that's what I'll let rip.
All right, Severn.
I'm gonna take a couple steps forward just so I can get a better look.
Mhm.
10. And then I'm gonna wait here and do nothing. That's
Alright.
one ugly thing.
You could hold your action if you want. Do
Okay.
something.
What should I like? How do I don't know how to do that.
All right, so holding your action is you declare a trigger. You can say when something gets to melee range, or when something is within range, or when someone attacks someone else, or whatever. And when that happens, you can take one action, the same as the action you would have taken on your turn. So if you want to shoot your crossbow or whatever, you could just say, "I'll shoot my crossbow when the creature is in range, or when someone attacks my friends, or blah blah blah." So just put up a condition that will trigger your action.
I'll hold I'll hold an action. I'm gonna hold a melee attack in case he gets close enough and starts attacking.
Okay. All right. The other option would be to just take the dodge action.
Mm-hmm.
So when that means you just have constant advantage. I mean, this grant disadvantage to your enemies when they're attacking you.
Oh,
So-
that sounds better.
So if you take the dodge action, anyone attacking you is attacking you at a disadvantage.
Let me do that since I'm in the front. I'll hold a dodge.
Okay.
That'd be funny.
Very good.
If I
All right. So
had
you.
Eldritch Speed-
Nub's next. Nub, go ahead.
All right, are these columns here?
Yes.
On shadows. And how are they icy covered, or are they just stone?
No, this room is not covered in ice at all. It's kind of warm.
How tall is the ceiling?
60 feet.
All right, I will mount the spider and start climbing up the column.
Okay.
I'll try to keep my self between keep the column between me and the creature.
Okay. This is what you actually see.
Interesting.
That is awful.
And it is much larger than Harshnag.
Oh shit.
Yep, that's what I thought it was. Oh yes, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. That's it for me.
All right, Thornkill, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna move up with Zephyrin and is you say a dodge action, Saffron, or Steven?
Yeah, I'm holding
Yeah.
it. I'm using dodge.
Then I shall move up. If my character will move well, or the wrong one. I'll move up to him, and I will ready my action for a melee attack. The red moth has whatever it is, moves up close enough so I can attack it. Silently.
Alright, so you're gonna move so that Severin has preference to be attacked, and you're gonna try to attack him when he gets close. Alright. Alright, Jin.
Alright.
I assume you ready your laser beams. Pew pew pew.
Not at all. I move over here.
But you're a warlock, that's the only thing you should be doing.
Nope. I say, Harshnag, you're picking us up. And then I touch his leg, and I cast Fly.
Wow. Alright.
I don't want
Sounds
to be
like a
on the.
horrible
I don't want
idea.
to be close to this thing.
Alright, so Harshnag now is Goku.
Yeah.
And you're gonna move somewhere else after that?
I have 5 feet of movement, and I'm going to essentially start grabbing onto him. Because, yeah, as soon as he moves, I'm moving on him.
Oh, by the way, Severin, you're not at full HP. That's correct, right?
We only took a short
Yes.
rest. We only took a short rest last time.
Yeah, I took some hit die back, but I'm not at full health.
Check your internet connection.
Yeah, you're kind of breaking up. Can you reconnect to the voice chat?
Yes, give me just a second. Hello?
That's much better.
Okay. Yeah, I'm. We only took a short rest, so I'm not like full health.
Okay. Just wondering if you had spent the hit die or not.
I did spend 1 hit die. I didn't spend a lot. Probably regret that now, but
Alright. So you see this horrendous looking centipede monstrosity start to head towards you. Let me read something in the book. This could be interesting. Yes, okay. Move northward, and some of you might lose track of it, but I think you can still see it.
Yeah,
That's
we've
gonna be
all got
s-
advantage. We can still all see it.
Yep.
Yeah,
This room is really, really large, so
good.
this might take a while.
Hmm.
Harshnag is probably just gonna wait. He's gonna put himself on top of this table and wait.
Did he pick us up?
No.
'Kay.
You want to be on top of Harshnag?
Yeah, I cast Fly on him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I don't want to be on the ground, close to where this thing is.
Okay, let me just see how fly works, because I believe you cannot take creatures with you. Since he's a giant, you could technically be part of his inventory, so...
Gains a flying speed when the spell ends. Target falls. He has enough
Doesn't really-
strength to pick us up.
Yeah, I guess. I think it has more information on the player's handbook. It's not a lot of information.
No, it's not. Alright, let me find Fly in there. Maybe I should...
Because I believe there was something about being over your limits or something.
Carrying capacity. Fly.
Yeah,
Nothing extra.
that's interesting.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, if it was another human, I would say no. But since Harshnag is very large,
Hmm.
and he's not carrying a shield, he can use one of his hands to carry you.
Hmm.
So that's that. No, how high were you from the ceiling? You said.
I probably only got up about 20 or 30 this round.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get higher next round.
All right. All right, Bode, what do you do?
Yeah, I'll just
Hold the same actions?
I'll move down.
If I could have cast it on 2 people, I would have cast it on Bode as well, which is kind of why I was there.
Well,
Make
you
sure.
have to.
Yeah.
Use a level 4 slot, so
Yeah.
that's
so
reasonable.
Bode is also
All
flying.
right, so that gives me 40 feet then, right?
60 feet.
60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your movement
Then
goes through the roof.
I will move up 20 feet in the air, and then move 30. So, boom. So yeah, so I'm 20 feet in the air and right there, and yeah, then I'll hold a sacred flame if it gets close.
All right. Let me add something here so I know which one's flying and I know which one's not touching the ground. Because this might come into play. Might. Where's the spider climb icon or something like that?
I think there is a spider somewhere. No,
There's a web.
a web. Yeah, go with the net.
Yeah. These icons are not very useful on this zoom level, but whatever. Alright, so Severin?
We took a short rest, so I got my second wind back, and since I'm not at full health, before we go fight this thing, I'm gonna go ahead and second wind
That's reasonable.
and gain 11 health.
Alright.
And I'll just move up to stand behind Harshnag, or well, where Harshnag's floating. How high in the air is he?
He's just like 10 feet off the air. He's not very high.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Because, I mean, he's very tall and he can probably just reach the whole room with his axe. Like, he's covering the whole thing.
Okay, I'm gonna just move up a little bit and still hold the dodge action in case the thing comes for me since I'm on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Nub?
Alright, I'm going to finish climbing up to the ceiling, and then move about here. I'm also going to cast Produce Flame, and that's it for me.
Let me see how you can see this room. It's completely lit by the fire, right?
Fire and
Yes.
sconces, I would assume.
Yeah. Okay. So you have full sight. All right. Then Thornkel.
Right, how high is Harshnag like really far away from me right now? Because I want to run up Harshnag's leg and like jump on top of this like pillar thing.
Well, the thing is that he's on top of a table,
He's on top of the table, is he?
and the table is giant-sized. So
Right, but how high is Bode?
like 10 feet up for the benches, and another 10 feet up for the table, I guess.
What Bode is?
No, I'm 20 feet in the air.
You're 20 feet in the air. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Can I try and get onto the table while using an acrobatics check?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the running start, you can like twirl your way on top of the table, I guess.
Acrobatics. Yeah. That wasn't very good. Yeah.
14 is reasonable. That's fine.
Yeah.
You are still going through difficult terrain, so you can get on top of one of the benches if you want.
Yeah, that sounds cool. And then could I? That's what's that? I can't that. So that's 30 feet. Is the table? Is this bench gonna be difficult terrain or not?
No, being on the bench is not difficult terrain.
Okay, then I'm gonna run over there.
Okay.
Well,
And the Harshnag is floating, so you can be perfectly well suited, position right there. Jin,
Oh,
Harshnag is holding you while he's floating.
Okay. So I will have prepared, blasty blasty. If it gets close to me.
All right.
It's close to. Well, if Harshnag brings us, into range, I can then start blasting it.
Okay.
Either one.
During the Remorse's turn, you hear digging, very loud digging, and then it disappears on the
Oh,
north
goddammit.
wall.
Great.
Well, this isn't gonna end well.
Does anyone have earthquake?
Harshnag takes a look at you guys and says, "Uh-oh. What do we do now?" He just stands there preparing his action to smash whatever comes, but he has no better idea of what to do.
At least he's flying though, right? At least he's
Yeah.
flying. He's can't get beaten at.
I think I'm the only one left on the ground.
Yep, that's why we brought you along. Your cannon fodder.
Yay.
Oh shit!
You can
does this
prepare
have a-
your action to rage when he hits you, so you can take half damage.
Oh, he's not a barbarian. No,
I'm a
he's
fighter.
a fighter.
Oh, never mind. Yes, that's right.
You can
This
you
is
can
great.
prepare to die when the creature hits you.
Yes, when he comes up out of the ground like a trimmer and just eats you.
You can prepare your death rattle.
So, I mean, you're gonna have like 3 to 5 turns to prepare whatever you want to do.
Oh, good. I'll be able to get on the table, and hopefully that'll be high
Yeah.
enough.
But
Mm.
because digging is slower than moving, but still,
Alright. So what I will do then, and because I'm just gonna hang out in the air where I'm at, and whenever this thing resurfaces, I'm gonna hit it with a guiding bolt.
okay.
And I want to go to this pillar over here on the ceiling.
I didn't see your pointing thingy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, right there. If we're doing 3 or 4 rounds, then yeah.
I think you can make it. How many feet is that?
40 to 80.
200 feet. That's 200 divided by 2.
So it's less than 3 rounds.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. That's where I will be.
And you're going through the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What level are we? Are we level 7?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
What, you forgot to...
Nothing. No, I forgot nothing.
Okay. Alright, so you position yourselves wherever you want to put yourselves on. Severin, did you want to stay on the ground?
No, I'm gonna climb up the table.
Alright,
I
so
need to
you
give
have...
you an acrobatics check.
No, I mean, you have like 4 or 5 turns
Yeah.
to do it, and you have high strength, so...
Okay, well, I'm gonna climb up on the table, and,
Uh-huh.
like, wait over here, and hope for the best.
So, how long's fly last for?
10 minutes? Or an hour? An hour, I think? 10 minutes.
2 minutes.
All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to just fall 20 feet on a fucking stone slab table. I'm good on that. So,
Or fall 20 feet into the jaws of Remorse.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm good.
Alright.
If we have 4 turns, does that mean we've got 4 times our movement?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. So after a while, like a minute of waiting, well, that's like a half minute. What's it? Yeah, half minute.
I'll recast.
Not even 30 seconds.
Just flame that.
Yeah.
Oh, while we're doing that, I was just gonna like prepare my rope from my event explorer's kit as like a lasso to try and hold one of his legs. That's what I was
Who,
doing.
Harnag?
No, the beast. The
How-
big monster guy.
Which of its legs?
I don't know yet. He's not popped up. We'll have to find out.
Okay.
This is gonna be funny.
I'm gonna ride this old bitch.
Alright, so one thing I would do, I mean, since I'm not doing a whole lot of movement or whatever, I would go over and I would touch Jin and Harshnag and give them guidance.
Awesome.
That's
That's a D4, yeah.
So, yeah.
You can only touch one because
Is
it's
it only just one?
Because it's concentration.
Alright, so yeah, well, then it ain't gonna matter because I'll go, well, maybe Harshnag will go first. So I'll touch Harshnag.
Okay.
Give him a D4 on an attack roll, though I doubt he needs it.
All right. So you start.
At
So,
this
yep.
point, I will also give Harshnag an enlargement potion.
So you can go toe to toe.
Yeah.
Let me see the size difference of these things.
They'll be exactly the
Hell, I
same
would have said
size.
give Severin a damn, give Severin one so he's fucking large since he's on the ground.
Everyone has
actually,
two
the-
of them.
Actually,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
proportions are wrong on this thing. It should be huge, the same as Arsenal.
I need one too for my
shit.
bear form.
You would have to be fed the potion, unfortunately, because if you were if you go bear, all of your items go into your form.
I can choose which ones do, which ones don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The other
And
one.
then he can just bite on the potion and like take some
Yep.
piercing damage. Let me just check again. So, a huge creature is 15 foot cube, right?
Yeah.
Or am I doing something wrong?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Colossal is one size larger.
Yep. Okay, so it should be huge.
Yep.
All right, so you start feeling this tremors under you. Well, you don't. Only Thornkill and Severin, but they do. And it pops up right under the bench. Pushes the bench aside
Mm.
and attacks Thornkill.
And a bunch of other things. It will attack.
Mhm.
It will attack.
So for now, you were all holding some action.
Yep.
Yep. So I don't know if a 15 hits or not, but yeah.
A 15 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't figure.
Oh, right. Okay, hold on. So if I try lasso, like, what legs of the shirt? Actually, I've tied this rope into one of my shurikens or slash throwing knives. I'm gonna like throw it at this big guy, whoever he is. So I'm gonna roll to hit. Then I was gonna didn't hit. Don't worry. It's just fallen on the floor. Doesn't work anyway. Sadly, can't fail.
So I'm gonna cast my Eldritch Blasts. So 16 hit.
A 16 does not hit.
Okay. And what about
Well, it actually hits him, but his natural armor is too thick, so
and
basically does nothing.
1?
Yeah, that one definitely misses.
Okay. Is Harshnag a
Yep.
size larger? Because we had spare potions. And I've always wanted to fly around on a colossal creature. What's happened? What's happened?
Sorry, I had a business like message. Right. So
Is Harshnag
who else did
larger
something?
as well?
Larger than what?
Larger than what he is.
Oh, is he actually taking the potion?
Yeah, does he take the potion?
I mean, he doesn't see why not.
Cool.
So he's now larger than the Remoras.
Shit.
So what actually happened with the potion of enlargement? I think his weapon category raises by 1, but
No,
the
he gets an
potion
additional
stats is just
D4.
1d4.
Yep.
D4.
He gets 1d4. So he gets the benefits of enlarge. Target size doubles in dimensions.
Mhm.
And the way to multiply by 8 the growth of the size category from medium to large, for example. If it is in room, if he doesn't have room, he grows to the point where he can grow no more, and then he stops. He has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapon also grows to match its new size. While the weapons are enlarged, the target's attack with the weapon deal an extra D4 damage.
Right, so just the weapon is relevant, and maybe grappling.
Yeah, grappling's probably the best bet for him at the moment.
Yep. So, did you want him to do something specific? Did you want him to grapple the Remoras?
Grab it. Yep.
Yeah, just wring its fucking neck.
Yep.
Okay, so he is going to react because I'm guessing you guys told him to do that.
Yeah,
before.
grab it. If it goes underground, yeah, it needs to be grabbed.
Okay, so he's gonna try to grab it. Let's see. At 2. 2 plus 11.
Yep, and then roll again for advantage.
He's got advantage.
Strength checks. It is a strength check.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. That's another 2. Although he has 2 attacks, so he can spend each of his attacks trying to grapple.
Trying to grapple.
10, that's 21. 21 versus... Actually, that's a
It's
contested
opposed.
check, so I should also run the first check. Maybe I get
Yep.
terrible luck with the Remoras, which I doubt. A 4, so that's better. And then the second grapple check was 21 versus...
And he has to roll
Wait.
again.
I said it was a 10, right? It's not a 21,
Yes.
it's a 10 plus 6, because his strength is 6.
Oh,
So
so
16?
16, so...
Because a strength check is not with a proficiency bonus, it's just the strength bonus.
Yep.
And then I have to compare it to the Remora's strength, which is a plus 7. And Remora's got an 11 plus 7, it's 18, so he
You
failed.
Didn't roll advantage on the second one. You only rolled one
That's
die for
correct,
it.
that's correct.
Bull.
It's blinking! It's blinking!
The only time we want it to be blinking.
That's what we wanted.
Okay, so unfortunately, grapple doesn't do much.
Nope. Because it can
It's a
grapple
pretty
back.
terrible status effect. But maybe next turn it can pin it, which could be useful.
Yep.
Alright, so it's grappled, and while grappled, he can still attack other creatures. And it will probably do. Anyone else was holding an action? I believe someone else
Who
was.
else do we have?
I was holding a dodge action, but that's it.
Okay, and what about Nub?
Nubs.
Nub's all on the other side of the room.
Well, I think he's still in range from his long range attack.
No.
That fails. Okay.
Don't have a longbow. Bugger.
Alright, so the Remoras is gonna attack.
Halfling, not a longbow.
I said a longbow is taller than him.
No, but doesn't your short bow has like a 320 feet?
Yeah,
long
I'm not
range?
sure if I have a hand crossbow.
Oh.
Because I got a shield.
Cool.
Hello. Oh, okay. I thought I didn't mute it because I was sneezing, but I did mute it. Okay. Alright, so the Remoras is gonna attack Thornkel. He's gonna try to bite with a 16 plus infinite. Oh, wait, you were holding your dodge action?
Infinite? No, I wasn't.
No, he was
Definitely was.
attacking.
Okay, and you already attacked, right?
Right. Yep. Yep. I think all the held actions have gone off now.
Perfect. Okay, so that's 16 plus 11, which is a lot.
Mhm.
And then you're gonna take. Holy fuck.
Nah, that doesn't hit me. My armor class is too weak.
My
Your
armor
armor
class
class
has
is
a plus
28.
infinite when dealing with things that are going to swallow him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Josh, you've never dealt with a monk like me.
Okay, so it cannot swallow.
That's good then.
Oh, to be fair, I want it to swallow so I can beat it up from the inside.
Okay, so the first attack, I'm gonna roll it on the chat because it's just too many dice.
Oh jeez.
So it hits you with its teeth, which deal 20
Oh my
piercing
God.
damage,
Yeah, I told you these things are nasty.
and then it adds 3d6 fire damage,
Oh yes, so nasty.
Oh my god.
40 damage,
40 damage.
How you doing there, buddy?
and you're currently grappled.
Oh.
It's a three-way
Grapple.
grapple. We get advantage.
Grappled and restrained.
Because he has wrapped himself up around you. You're about to
Yes.
be fucked. You better hope Harshman can do something.
Uh-huh.
Should pin it.
Okay. Harshnag. What could it do? Okay, so if I can pin the Remoras, I can move it. And when you forcefully move a creature outside the range of a grapple, the grapple ends.
Cool.
What?
Good.
Yes, if you use like a pushing spell or something, and it's grappling someone, that someone is no longer grappled. So it's the same as Harshnag grappling it and moving it as part of his move action, halving his movement. So let's see if he can do that.
Come on. No whammies.
It's a contested.
Advantage. An advantage. Still
Yeah,
strong.
advantage 10 versus a fail. Alright, so it couldn't pin it. Oh wait, that's the second attack, so let's try it again. 15, 20 versus a 7. Right. So Harshnag positions himself behind it and grabs its face, basically, neck, and pulls it to the ground besides him, and it lets go of Thornkill.
Very good. I'm still on his shoulder.
Yes. Yeah, that would be his turn.
All
But-
right. Let's see. What do I want to do?
It is the Remoras is currently restrained, which means that everyone has advantage to hit it
All
while,
right.
while restrained.
So let's. Oh, you know what? We'll go ahead and do this at a higher level. Boom.
Nice.
Pew pew pew.
I'll take a 29 all day.
That's pretty good.
And let's see, I think that causes him to have disadvantage, right?
That gives him
Nope, it grants advantage, but it's already granting advantage.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Severn.
Okay, he can't ruin my life if I get near him right now. 'cause he's petty.
Actually, no, I can't. I can't do that as bonus action. Okay, yep, I'm done.
Okay.
Move right there and attack his face since he's pinned down.
Okay.
Your internet's going.
You're cutting out again. I'm not sure what's going on with your. I'm not sure if it's your microphone or your connection. Might be better.
Neither. I'll just readjust.
You attack with his fiery sword.
How's that?
Better.
Okay, it must be my connection. Did I do anything at all with that?
Oh, I actually didn't even see it.
With advantage.
26 is a hit, and 26 is a hit.
Yes.
Cool.
So you deal 10 slashing damage. Oh wait, you don't.
It's got fire damage on it.
This is a fiery longsword, and you find that you have the fire damage from the longsword actually deals no damage
Okay.
at all.
And his natural armor is too much for my my damages.
No, you strike it with a 26.
Okay.
But I mean, the sword hits, the slashing damage happens, but the fire damage doesn't really do anything. Doesn't scorch him.
Yeah.
So you deal 13 damage. Nub.
Alright, so Spidey is going to get me closer. And then I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the creature. And then shoot at long range, but advantage cancels out.
You have it.
So,
16 misses.
okay.
That'll be it.
Alright, that's it for me. All
Alright.
done.
I'm gonna run up to like the edge of the bench and try and acrobatics on top of the beast. That'd be possible.
Sure.
Yes.
Just try not to land on his face.
Yeah, I'm aiming for his neck, because that's the thing which like.
Yeah,
Harshnag's
that's
hands on.
reasonable. Okay. So you want to grapple it along with.
No. I
Technically.
want to see if I can. Oh yeah, kind of grapple it and like tie it down.
Like,
So-
help Harshnag keep it down.
Yeah, that's it. With the rope I've got, because I've like picked up the rope, which I threw at it. Yeah.
Aiding.
Sure. I mean, I'll do this. You start trying to wrap him up, and I'll give it a -2 penalty to strength checks to oppose Harshnag to escape.
Okay. Yes. That's cool. And then I'm guessing that's the main attack on, and I got my extra attack, yeah.
That'd take a
you-
while.
That would take your action because it's.
I'll take my action. What about my bonus action? Please, my bonus action.
Technically, no, because you didn't attack, and it only triggers when you attack martial arts. But that's fine. Just give it an arm strike.
Cool. I'm gonna. Actually, I'm on track. Doesn't it?
It does
You
because
get
it's
advantage.
restrained.
Oh, advantage. So deal 8 damage.
Damage.
That's cool. Thank you.
Jin.
Alright.
Jin, remember what I said a couple minutes ago?
It can still attack things close to it.
No.
No?
If you push a creature that's being held, it's no longer restrained.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't gonna use that. No. No, so what I'm contemplating is a few things. So I rub my hands together like a crazy person and I touch it.
So you're gonna get off him, I guess.
Oh, I have advantage. Sorry.
You're gonna get off Harshnag, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get off Harshnag and try and touch him.
Okay. So I mean, Harshnag is pretty much on the ground, like grappling it, so
Yeah.
it's not that tall. I'll let you do that. Actually, you probably should have fallen already. And the 16 is not enough to hit him.
No.
His natural armor is too thick.
Mm. And then, yeah, if I've got any movement left, I'm going to move, like, a few feet away as well.
Okay. What would he do?
Should have used the other thing, but that's okay. Still got one thing up my sleeve.
Oh, and remember that pushing from Eldritch Blast is optional.
Indeed it is.
It only has one action. I mean, one attack. I guess it's just gonna try to beat someone. I mean, why not? There's 3 delicious small meals nearby. Let's see which one it chooses.
Son of a bitch.
1d3, left or right? It's gonna be a d6 divided by 2. A 3. Thornkel. Oh, he might die. But it has a disadvantage to attack because it's being restrained.
Yep.
A 5 and a 12. It's a 5 plus 11. What's your AC? 18. So it misses.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Dodge that one.
Yes. Harshnag is going to try to punch it in the face while it's still being restrained.
Ooh. Not with its axe? Oh, it can't use its axe.
No,
No.
it's gonna headbutt him.
How does a natural weapon 4 size categories higher work? Like an unarmed strike? That's a 1 plus strength plus 1d4 plus 1d4 plus 1d4 plus 1d4?
I don't know. It gets its one.
Yeah,
for
something like that.
large.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable.
It's a normal attack.
Okay, so
but
first we're gonna
instead
attack.
it does d4s.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
With advantage.
hit. Yeah, because I rolled a. What was it? I didn't even see it. Like an 11 or something. Plus 11. Still hits. So it's gonna be 4d4 plus 1 plus 6. And he has 2 attacks. 7, 12 hits. And a 16. Okay. Ode.
All right. So I will Sacred Flame him, and then I will bonus action Mass Healing Word.
I think the only person with damage is Thornkel.
I'm still not at full health.
7, and myself also.
Okay.
So 12 more healths.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think that actually puts me full.
Oh,
Saves.
Do I get, would I get that as well?
Yeah, if you have damage, you can take it. Unless Bo doesn't want you to.
Okay.
Yes, you can definitely have some of that.
So the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws while restrained. Let's see. 9. It fails. I think it has
Excellent.
yes, plus 1.
Very good.
So it takes full damage of your cancer-inducing light. Severin.
I am going to smash its face, or well, whatever part of it I can reach.
Oh, yeah, I
Thorkel,
guess.
did you add that 12 too? You still look really freaking rough.
No, I'm at full health.
I'm talking to Thorkel.
Oh. I don't... Did I hit it?
Yeah. Yeah, I did have it. I've only got 24 health.
So you were just damn near dead then, weren't you? Because it didn't look
Yeah.
like your car moved
No,
at all.
That can't be right because you have 12 hit points at the moment. So you weren't at 0.
Oh, that means I was
Messed
dead.
up.
That's all it
I think you
means.
probably didn't.
Just a little bit. There you go. Okay, did it? Is it? Zoom
24.
in? Yeah, it
Yep.
is.
There you go.
Right, so Stephen, you
Attack.
hit with your first strike and you miss with your second attack
Damn the bad luck.
for 13 damage. Alright, Nabu.
Alright, I'm going to get a little closer to get within range. And then shoot it.
With advantage.
Yeah. Where's my...
Your pew pew crossbow
Alright, there we go.
And then
strikes
D6.
through, true and through.
D6 for Hunter's
And
Mark.
it also does...
Hunter's mark.
One more point!
Yes! The decisive point of damage has been dealt.
And
sake of
that'd be it for me.
Alright, Thornkill, it's your turn.
Uh,
Yeah, Thornkill, you're way of the open fist, right?
yes, yes I am.
I believe you have a healing ability. Is that?
Do you need some more healing, Thornkill?
I think yes, I do have a healing ability. Oh, it's cool though.
But I can't remember if it's an action or as an
Yeah.
action to regain hit points. Okay.
That means I would be able to.
You won't be able to attack. You could, if you feel confident enough, you could just keep attacking and do it at the end of the battle.
Yeah, I feel confident enough. This guy did like double grappled, so
Mhm.
yeah, I'm gonna snap him up. I should be able to control my health. Yeah. I'm gonna. And then I'm gonna like empower me, my key of destiny. Whilst I and oh, so he died.
Can't you stun them as well if you hit?
Yeah,
That's probably...
hopefully.
Yeah, you should probably do whatever one of the additional abilities.
Yeah, I should stun him. Oh shit! I forgot about that. Haha. Yay.
You don't want to know. I sent him a tell. You don't want to know what
Yeah,
he
I
forgot
can't
about.
remember how to privately respond, but yes, I
Yeah.
forgot about that. And I guess I'll just do it now. He's gonna use a
No.
reaction and turn on the thing, I guess.
Oh shit.
Every
Oh,
time
yes.
you hit it with a
Yes,
melee attack,
yeah, any kind of slashing, piercing, anything like that. Yeah, it does fire damage back to you.
yes, every time you hit it.
So basically, you just want to kill me. This is your aim.
Hey, if we're gonna play, we gotta play the character right. Like I love this. In my home game on
Yes.
Tuesday nights, I love this character, Randy. This is one of my favorite enemies.
But this is wait. Let me check again. It's when you hit it. Yes, if you miss, it doesn't deal the damage. Okay, because you missed.
Correct.
One.
First one. The first. It's still got advantage, so the first two still hit.
Shit, I forgot about that part. That's terrible. But I mean, you had it restrained, so probably wouldn't have.
No. Deal damage to me. I don't care, man. If I go down, I'll go down. Do it.
So your first attack will deal you back 9 damage.
Well,
shit.
You know, we could like put that down a little bit, you know.
Your second attack 6 damage,
Okay, yeah.
and your third attack will deal you back.
No, it's getting worse now, guys.
I think this equation of you dealing X amount of damage and it dealing X amount of damage back, it's kind of balanced.
Yeah.
So the creature, when you slice it, it opens up and flame shoots out of its body. That's why it's resistance to fire damage. It's fucking such an awesome monster.
So
man.
basically, I just got burned alive.
Yes,
I just died.
it's all right. We'll get you.
I I flew up in the air from this fire, and I just like flew across the room.
My fucking eyes!
Oh, this is good.
I'm gonna go grab a drink of water on that note.
So, does this thing look damaged at all? Have we even bothered it?
Oh yes, yes, it's very very damaged.
Good. Alright.
Still got some fight on it, but I
Alright.
mean, yeah, there you go.
Well, restrained, it's not going to be able to hurt me, so I'm going to move back underneath the table a little bit and blast it away with some Eldritch goodness,
Okay.
which is... I'm rolling wonderfully. I'm going to
A
just...
miss
Yes.
and a miss.
You are on point today.
I am just going to sit in the corner.
Yep. All right. So the only small creature nearby is Severin.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're welcome, buddy.
A 5 and 11. 5 plus 11. 16, and you have 19 armor, so it misses.
Second one hits. Oh, no, it's disadvantage.
It's just one attack. It's disadvantage.
Woohoo!
All right, Harshnag. It's gonna punch it, and it's gonna take some damage back, I guess. This is from the previous ones. These are the new ones. 10. Let's say hit. 10 plus 11. 8 plus 11 is also a hit. So Harshnag will take what's that? 25 plus 13,
38.
and then he is going to
Who's doing
roll
damage as
a 4d4 plus 1 basic damage plus 6. I think it was 6 his strength. Yeah, plus 6. 18 and 18.
well? They're almost identical rolls.
Yep. Magic. And Steven, I believe you hit him. You hit it how many times? Once. Once. So how about you take some fire damage as well?
I mean, if I have to.
Yes, 11 damage.
Okay.
And then Bode, it's your turn.
All right. So, seeing how Thorkel fell in the fray, I will
Thankfully,
Sacred
it
Flame.
doesn't really have a fire aura. Otherwise, it would be dying.
If we take on...
Yep. So I will Sacred Flame, and then bonus action. I'll give that to Thorkel.
Okay. So you wake up with 11 hit points. Prone, right beside Ceremora's. Which cancels disadvantage. Saren is, I think he had something to do. Oh no, it was Connor. Wait, Connor is Saren, right?
No.
No.
Not Arkel, Saren. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, we did a rest, so I have Storm's Endurance, so I'm okay to attack because I can just reduce the damage I take.
Yep.
So,
That's pretty
The
good.
First one is a hit for 9. And you take 9.
9. 9 for
The
9.
second is also a hit. And then you take 13.
and
Hell, he's doing more. He's beating you up worse than you're beating him up.
Yep.
I'm gonna do Stone's Endurance, so it's 1d12 plus my con modifier, so...
Yep. So like 5?
3. 13. So I only take 9.
Okay.
Right.
Next time, you should be rolling that before you get second attack. Like,
Oh.
you wouldn't have
Okay.
known that the one on the bottom would have been more damage. So, whatever, that's fine.
Well, I mean, it just reduces the total damage I take.
No, but that's for one attack.
Oh.
So I mean,
Okay.
first you attack once, and then it deals you damage, and then you wouldn't have known that the second attack would have dealt you more damage. So you wouldn't have known on which of the two attacks to use it. What I'm saying, like if you attack the second time, you cannot react to the first damage that was dealt to you.
Okay.
So you should decide when the damage is applied. Next time.
Before it's
Okay.
Yeah, before it's second action done or whatever. Okay, Nub.
Okay. So 11 points of damage, and I'll also heal Thornkill as well. Where is it?
The roof is 60 feet up.
Correct.
Yeah.
You have a 60-foot range on your healing. You do too. That's
Wow, that sucked.
Yeah.
Why is it casting it? I cast it at a higher level. Why didn't I cast it at a higher level?
It did. 3 plus the 7.
That's weird. Oh, 2 over them. Okay, there it is. That makes more sense.
Oh.
Okay.
I have forgotten.
Yeah, so you get 10 points of healing.
So he should be on 22, which he was on before he took his fire damage.
Yep.
Oh no, he's on 24.
Okay, I'm done.
Well, I don't reckon he's back quite yet. So, yeah. If he was smart, he would disengage and get the hell out of there.
Every time he attacked Thornquill, I was supposed to attack him. Because of my feet.
Yes, your sentinel feet. You gotta
Mhm.
remember them things.
Yeah, you have to remember that.
Yep,
Take
I
more
forgot.
damage.
But Thornkill feels like he's a hero, so he's gonna attack.
That is probably what he would do, though, no doubt.
Everyone else is buffing him up.
Wait, why can't I open the fucking page? Oh, there it is. Attack!
Whack.
He is dealt 3d6 fire damage, and then he kills the Remoras!
Yay.
Huzzah!
Yay. And then I will land after I see it fall dead.
I'll climb down.
Very good. I start getting, I get the enlargement potion from, Harshnag, and I
Yep.
start trying to, get some of its blood or something that looks like it's setting shit on fire.
Can I get one of those potions to have on hand?
You have 2 of them.
I will
Everyone
take
has
stock
2
of
potions
everyone.
each.
As far as their HP goes, I know Thorquill's pretty fucked up, but everyone else.
I got a potion resist acid.
Severin, how are you doing?
I'm a little beat up, but no worse for wear than I was before we started.
Yeah, everyone has
Okay,
2
so
potions.
Severin's only one that's jacked, so I ain't worried about it then.
So everyone can have 2 potions of healing. Yeah, everyone should have 2 each of those, and then 2 of the enlargement potions as well.
Okay.
Oh, and I have 2
So,
extra flasks. So I use 4 flasks to try and obtain some of the blood of this creature.
okay, looks like it could be some sort of strange magical component of some sort.
I don't know.
Maybe you
I-
can find out
Maybe it can start
at
fires.
town.
You know. Maybe it'll dissolve a human body if I ever need to hide one.
Sounds reasonable.
Because So I'm assuming after this long doing travel, we don't have any more flasks of oil, so I would have none of that.
All right, I'd like to investigate the room. See what we
Okay.
see.
So, thing is dead. Harshnag closes the door. The room is warm and cozy. You start investigating the room, and you find only thing that's out of the ordinary is behind one of the pillars. You see a giant axe, a giant-sized axe.
Awesome.
It's a 750-pound great axe, sized
Yeah.
for a frost giant.
Is it made out of adamantine?
Do we kill it, guys?
Yeah, you did.
Actually, you killed it.
You
Oh.
killed it.
I killed it!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You
I rolled
also
for you.
you
killed
have well you had 21 HP and then you took 5, so you are at 16 HP now.
But you're a hero.
But you dealt the final blow.
Hmm.
So the axe is it adamantine?
So badly.
Yes, that's the
So this-
presumably the adamantine axe that you've been tracking down.
I will tell Harshnag to pick it up, please, and let's go and place it into the statue's hands and see what it does.
I'm getting.
Well,
him to
if something
carry on- I'm
happens,
getting him to carry me around.
and we put the axe in, maybe you want to take a rest before that happens.
You know what?
Please.
That's not a bad
Please.
idea.
Harshnag grabs the axe and says, that sounds reasonable.
There's a nice warm fire over there.
Very true. So is it?
And I can make my favorite cup of tea.
Are we able to take a long rest?
A long rest? That depends. You want to try to get a long rest?
Well, as long as it's been 24 hours since the last one, yes. Yes, I would.
So what I always do in my games is that it's unreasonable for you to take a long rest and get interrupted in the middle of the rest without regaining anything, because it's kind of stupid.
Yes.
So what I usually do with my players is, if you've spent at least an hour trying to get your long rest, you get the benefits of a short rest, because it's the
Okay.
same. So yeah, I mean, you can spend hit die during the long rest, and for example, you would spend enough to still have half of your hit die remaining, because that's for free. You're gonna get it back at the end of the rest.
Yep.
And that's usually what I do. So if you want to spend some hit die at the moment, and then finish the long rest if it's possible.
Sounds
Let's,
like a marvelous idea.
Let's make sure this room is safe first. What is this? Is this statue over here the same creature?
What was the thing that? Yeah. Can we investigate what he was on?
Well,
Reset
these
your
things
setting.
usually have like a nest, so it's just a nest. It's just dead bodies and stuff like that.
Cool.
And to the
Burn it.
north, there's a
Burn it.
collapsed tunnel that he used to get under you guys.
Burn it all. Burn it all. Burn it.
You can put it on the fire if you want. It's just like regurgitated creatures and like bear pelts and stuff.
Yeah, I'm good on all of that.
Around the fire, could I make with the rope, with my rope which I picked up again? Could I like set a circle around the fire where we would be sleeping, or setting rest, and put my knives and my darts around it, just in case like someone comes near, so it tingles, like in The Walking Dead.
Around
Yeah,
the
really.
fire.
Not around the fire, but like, yeah.
You don't have enough rope for that.
Oh,
It's a huge fire.
guys, does anyone else have any rope?
What are we doing?
Although you do know that there's only one entrance to this room, so maybe you could just put that in the entrance.
Sounds better. I go do that.
Well, unless another Remoras comes from under the ground, but
Well, don't say that. You jinx it.
So do we want to have a
Alright, well-
rest, or do we want to continue on?
It's nice and warm here. Let's take a rest in here.
Yeah, let's definitely try to get a rest in. Worst case scenario, we just get a a little bit of recuperation.
Let's sleep on the tables too.
I would like to rummage through the belongings of the dead tunneler.
The dead Remoras?
Not the Remores is his health, but its den. I want to see if there's anything cool in it.
Not really. Just like I described, like pelts of different animals and like.
Cool. What animals?
Like it goes around hunting in the icy mountains and then comes back to its lair and like digests and regurgitates all the bones and horrible things.
Cool. Is there a bone that I could get that would be similar to like a knife?
Sure.
Cool. I just grabbed that and I put it in like the hole that I would assume that these belts would have for a knife.
Okay.
I put some green lines. You can remove a load of it if you want, but I put some green lines next to the entrance, pretending to be rope.
What was that again?
I put green lines on the entrance, pretending it's rope. Well, they cut around.
Okay. So you're gonna lock down the place and go to try to sleep.
And I'm gonna put 4 arrows around me, and I'm gonna say, all right, just be warned, if anybody except for us comes within 30 feet of me, these arrows will shoot at them.
Alright, that's a trap spell. Can't remember the name.
Order of arrows.
Yeah, Coronavirus.
I'm gonna sleep on a table, by the way, so I don't.
Yeah, on a table.
Okay. That's actually a slab where they kept their meat and stuff, so it's all greasy and horrible.
We should move over to an actual table.
I'll sleep to. I don't know.
I want you to be away from that thing. Let's sleep over here.
All right, so actually the night goes by without any trouble. The room smells like one of those natural gas heaters, because this fire pit is actually powered by natural gas that seeps through the floor.
All right, so it's like a kerosene smell then, huh?
Yeah, it's like a kerosene or gas smell. And then that's good berries are being made in the morning, I guess?
No, before I go to bed, I have one more slot left.
Because they last until a long rest, I believe?
24 hours.
Oh, 24 hours, that's perfect. Alright, so...
We're full health when we do we're long rest, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
You complete the full rest and you go back to full. Which
You get all of your abilities back, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give out 2 good berries to each person. Say they're good for until we go to bed tonight.
Okay.
That's 4 of you. So
Would it be possible? Is like
Alter still.
the
3, 4.
beast's
3 of you.
body still on fire, like because of its blood?
Could you repeat that?
Is the beast's body still on fire because of its blood, or could you harvest its blood for like
I did that.
its
Well, Jin-
firing purposes?
Jin did that.
I have 4
Oh, did
flasks
they?
of it.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've got 4 flasks of it. For later use.
Okay, so you go back to the main room, I guess, with the help of Harshnag. He opens the
Harshnag's
door.
smaller.
Yes, Harshnag should be smaller. He's no longer flying either.
Nope. Either way.
And what else? Yeah, so he brings up this weapon and says, "What now?"
I don't know, pray to your god or something. That's probably something to do with an offering. Maybe offer it to the I don't know, your main god, but give it to the ice giant.
All right, so Harshnag puts the weapon in front of the All Father and like gives this weird offering like a sermon in giant. And nothing really happens.
Now give
Then
it
he
to-
grabs it and puts it on the giant's hands, and nothing happens.
Isn't it missing from the
Yeah, give
the
it to the
frost,
ice
frost
giant.
giant?
No, I mean the frost giant statue. He puts it on the statue, and nothing really happens.
It doesn't have a hands. It doesn't slide into his hand slots.
Yeah, I mean it actually fits perfectly.
Okay.
Supposed
All
to
right,
go.
our job is done. World is saved. Let's go get some beer.
Second that, no. Yeah.
And this doesn't do anything.
You see no change in the runes in the wall. I mean, I assume you reactivate your detect magic spell. While
Yeah.
this is going on, you have a bunch of time.
Why not?
And yeah, I mean, you see the same thing. You feel powerful old conjuration magic, but seems to be dormant in the archway.
I'll ask Harshnag if he can think of this archway to activate.
I don't know. And he looks at the runes, which I believe I linked.
Yep.
Yes.
Let me see if I've got it here. There you go. He says, "Well, that's my rune." And he points to the ice rune.
Mhm.
And I'll tell him to go put his hand on the ice rune and see what happens. Go touch it.
Okay.
I step back.
Alright, so he goes in and touches the ice rune, and the misty archway transforms into churning thunderclouds lit by flashing lightning. And this lightning arcs towards Harshnag, but he seems undamaged. And through this portal, the swirling mists, you can see some other place.
That was
become a
it?
portal.
Jeez.
Like,
He
really,
could've-
Harshnag? You couldn't have just done that to begin with?
I guess I just didn't want to blow up.
Maybe next time.
We almost died, man. We almost died.
Hey. Yeah,
Um.
I'll just talk to the.
So I guess, I mean, we could see something through the archway now. Another room.
You can kind of see another room, but it's too dark, and it's
Okay.
like the clouds themselves, the swirling mists, like are blocking your vision. So you can probably see like a stone that is very similar to a stone. What's the name? Slab similar to the one you're standing on. Like it looks like a very similar room, but you can see nothing.
Okay.
Nothing
Hey, Severin,
specific.
come here.
I don't know about all that. Okay.
Oh,
Walk
can I
through
do it?
that, man.
Can I do
Okay, fine. You talked me into it.
it?
That's very convincing. I might as well do it.
I mean, I trust Boat. He would never send me into danger. It's not like he hasn't done it before.
Of course. So as you get closer to the archway, this lightning that was arcing towards Harshnag also arcs onto you.
Ah, crap.
It doesn't seem to damage you either. It doesn't seem to be giant specific or anything. And kind of calls you closer.
Okay, well, I guess I'm stepping through the archway. Into the archway.
As you pass through the archway, there is you find yourself. Wait, what's your race? Giant, right? I mean, not giant.
Goliath.
Wait, let me check something about this room. See if it's already light up. Oh yes, there should have lighting on this thing. Let me see if the map actually has it. Yes, it has it. Okay. Right. So as you go through the mists, You appear in a hexagonal room.
Yeah, where'd you go?
Ooh, fancy.
A hexagonal room that is 90 foot high. On it has like a cupola on top, and in each corner of the room there's a life-size statue of a giant holding up a heavy iron lantern with one raised arm. And you see that there's one statue for each type of giant, as the ones you've seen before. A cold magical light radiates from each lantern, illuminating a giant corpse lying on the floor beneath a shroud of frost in the middle of the room. The corpse looks like it has been there for a while. It's preserved by the cold. Next to the body, there's a giant frost-covered morning star. And the rest of the party can actually see Severin, but you cannot see what Severin is seeing. But, I mean, Severin could describe it back to
I'm
the
laying
party.
on
So he's not. We didn't see him fucking get ripped apart or anything.
No.
So it's not a Stargate.
So
So that's
you saw him arrive on another place. Safely.
then I will walk through as well.
I will reread the description every time someone.
That goes through.
Yeah, so I mean, you go through, and anyone else is going to go through?
Yeah, I'll go with.
Harshnag steps in. Jin and Thornkill will as
No.
well, I guess.
No, I'm standing back and I'm just
Okay.
watching.
Okay.
I'm kind of waving, seeing if anyone notices that I'm still standing here.
Can I see him on the
Yes.
back?
You can see that.
I'll wave back at him
I'll
and motion to
look-
get
I,
in here.
I look down very disappointed and walk in.
All right. So you
Where's
cross the
Nub?
threshold.
Did Nub see any of this going on? Because he was at the other on the back side of the statue. You gotta freak out when he comes around the statue and they're like, "Where the hell is everyone?"
Nub's gone.
Oh, that's right. Nub's not here.
Well, she gets up
Wait.
there eventually.
Everyone's gone.
She's coming through?
Yeah, she's coming through.
I forgot I had this thing on here. Okay, so you go on top of your Spidey. Perfect.
I walk up to this corpse and do a medicine check on it. See if I
Kel's
see-
gonna make a lap around the whole room and make a perception check to see if there's anything strange about the room, or like inspection check.
Okay. Right. Let me check.
I'm gonna try and see if one of the statues falls over if I push it.
Does anything? Do I notice anything in this room while I'm looking? Or not?
Let me check something real quick.
Walk over to the one that looks like it's gonna be the ice giant as well.
Okay. Just let me check something about the portal itself. Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for. All right, so your detect magic spell actually can sense that the portal is stable and it's a very, very strong conjuration magic. So
Okay.
you have a feeling that it's gonna last for a while at least.
All right.
Um,
And then yeah, checking this body out.
you
a
did
medicine on
a
him.
medicine check.
Yep.
All right. Blah, blah,
And
blah.
I check the room out to see if there's anything strange about it.
Okay, so you get closer to the corpse, and actually let me adjust the size because it's not supposed to be that large. Actually, there's no
It's
thing
not
here.
part of the map.
Okay. Yep, it's not in the map. Right. So as you get closer to the corpse, a spectral reflection of it
Oh,
rises up from the ground, like a giant-sized ghost.
Oh.
And you can see his features more clearly. It looks like a young cloud giant. And he raises up from his own corpse, wearing a golden breastplate and a morning star, which you can still see on the floor, but his ghost
Yes.
seems to be reflecting them as well. He actually asks, "What are you doing here?"
I said, yeah, we're here to see the Oracle.
The Oracle, yes. I came for the same reason as you did.
Are we in the right spot?
Yes, you are. And as you
What
keep,
happened?
as you're still, examining the corpse, because that's what you're gonna do, you can see that he actually died kind of recently. But I mean, it's
Okay.
still covered in ice, so it could be deceptive. But at least a week or less.
I see. Yeah, so I'll just flat out ask him. So what happened to you? Why are you laying here in the middle of this room, dead?
Well, it's complicated. My father killed me.
Why?
Ah, I love to see loyalty.
Yes, my father is a complicated individual. He's no longer here if you're interested. But let me just change the subject.
Did
Why?
you
Huh?
Did you get to see your? Did you get your answer from the Oracle? Did you get to see the Oracle?
Kind of. Well, no, not really. I think I asked the wrong questions.
What did you
And
ask? So we don't make the same
after
mistake.
he says that, the GM interrupts and says, "I need a minute." So,
All right.
give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
We should ask what questions he asked.
Yeah, no doubt. So that doesn't happen to us.
I'm gonna stop picking his nose.
He's covered in a layer of ice.
My fingers.
I'm thinking we might want to take that adamantium great axe and put it in the hallway in case those those walls come down, so we can slug it out.
Ah.
I feel like we're gonna need it for something other than a door prop.
I reckon we need all of them. They're all adamantium, and I could always use my rod if all else fails. Which is also supposedly made out of adamantium, I think, if I remember correctly.
So does the rod detect itself?
It should.
It always says, "It's right here. It's right here. It's right here."
Try and detect adamantium in a 1 mile radius. You know you are actually standing on it. God damn it, I'm standing on the rod again. How much do you reckon the lanterns would be worth?
I don't know.
You think the giants would fall down if I push them over? Would I have enough strength to do so?
Probably not.
If we get trapped in here, I can always use sending to get Zephyros to come back. Maybe he'll help us out.
Maybe. He seemed kind of friendly.
I like Zephyros. He's cool. He gave me spells. Wait a minute. Weren't they looking for a frost giant? The other people? Were they looking for a frost giant?
No, they were there to destroy that floating castle.
Were they?
Yeah. Remember, and I persuaded a dragon to not do that?
Oh, no, not them. No, the ones that were in this, this place. The ones that we had to kill with the dragon. That were here.
Oh, no, they were
Tribes.
looking for...
One of the
Sorry,
tribes or
that?
something.
Yeah.
Now they're looking for a lot more of them. You know what we need to do? We also need to harvest some of the bits of that dragon too.
Okay, I'm back.
Takes my skin.
What dragon?
The dragon that we left at the front door. Young white dragon or whatever it was.
Oh, the wormling, yes.
Take a few of its teeth or something.
Yeah, could be worth something.
Mm.
Alright, so you're talking to this ghost. And the ghost says, well, he told you that he asked the wrong question. And he didn't mean that he asked the wrong question because that's what he's dead because of it, technically. But he says, well, we asked the wrong question because we wanted to know what would bring the Cloud Giants on top of the Ordning, and the Oracle said that nothing could make my father to be a leader among giants, and then the Oracle said that I should come out of my father's shadow, and that drove him crazy. Crazy with
So he killed you.
yes, with envy, and he killed me.
All right. So how do we talk to this oracle, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, each of these giants, and he motions to the giants around him, has a lantern, and each lantern signifies a question that can be answered. And if you step into the circle, and he motions around a circle that's in the middle of the room, you can ask any question, and you will receive a truthful answer. You may only ask 6 questions.
Now, is that
see.
6
And-
questions each?
As you get closer, and to examine this ring of runes that he has pointed out, you can see that it's written in a script similar to Dwarven, because the Dwarven script and the Giant script are related. And it says, ask your question and know truth, with a rune for king inscribed.
All right. So I look to the party, and so what is it exactly do we want to know? Where Zalto's at?
Well, isn't our ultimate goal how to fix the ordning, or do we know how to do that?
We don't know.
We can't fix the ordning. We're not giants. We need to know how to stop these giants from terrorizing everything. So. So we could ask that. How do we stop them? Because we know of 3 giants. We know Duke Zalto, Guh, and Countess Sansuri.
And Duke Zalto.
Would we be
Yep.
able to
So
ask where all of the kings are.
Are you asking the ghost?
No, but like as 6 questions, would we be able to find out if, like, would that be a possible one question? Would that be a question that would be answered?
You don't know.
We could definitely try it.
But
Ask
make sure
them
you
what
don't make sure you don't make any questions while you're standing on the circle that you don't mean.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We're definitely nowhere near the circle right now. Matter of fact, I'll tell Severn to step the fuck away from the circle.
He's gonna ask why.
So why do we want to know where the kings are? What good does that do us?
Well, then
Yeah,
we can find information. We at least know one of them is good, which is the cloud giant, the countess, I believe she was.
But let's pretend we know where they all are. Then what?
Alright, well, then we can find out what each of them are after. Maybe we can find out what each of them are after, or why.
Why don't we just ask what each of them are after instead?
Yeah, if we
Yeah, I'm gonna ask this this cloud giant. I'm gonna ask him. I go, so do you know the names of the leaders of each of the faction of giant?
I know the cloud giants, and I think I know the fire giant, the cloud giant, and of course the storm giant. He was our leader.
Maybe the frost
And
giant
what
knows.
what is his name?
Well, the storm giant king is King Hecaton.
Hecaton. Ooh, this is information.
How do you spell that?
An H and a K.
There he is. Hecaton. And that's Storm Giant, and that's the king?
Yes, that's King Hecaton.
Like the king of all giants?
Well,
Used
before
to
the
be.
ordning, yes.
Okay,
Before the ordning got destroyed, yes.
got you. Okay, and then I'll ask Harshnag. I'll go, so who's the frost giant, the top dog?
Yeah, you're asking Harshnag?
Yeah, I'm asking Harshnag. If he can,
Yeah,
if
he's
he
gonna tell
knows who the leaders are of each of the giant factions.
Yeah, he's gonna tell you that Stormwald is the leader of the cloud giants. I mean the
Frost.
frost giants.
All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves us what? Stone. We don't know stone.
So we've got fire, we've got hill, we've got cloud.
Storm and frost. So we don't know what the stone is.
Yeah, do we know who the stone is then? So maybe we should find that out.
Okay, so that should be one question then: is who's the leader of the stone? So we know all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, and we know what Guz's up to. She's just trying to get fat.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, then the
we're
location.
we're not sure what Sansuri or Zalto is up to. We have no idea about Storvold either at all, and we don't even know who the hell the stone guy is. So we should find out how to stop
How to
them
stop
from
the
how to stop the giants from going crazy like they are. I mean, there's got to be. Hopefully, it's not just kill each and every one of them.
Well, what are they looking for? Because I know the fire giant's looking for stuff.
Yeah, we know they're searching for something because we got that divination rod from them.
That's from the fire giant, so we need to find out what they're looking for.
Yeah, so we know they're searching for something. Guz trying to get super fat. No idea about Sansuri. No idea about Hecaton.
I can always
I
ask.
believe the cloud giant on top of Waterdeep told you something about Sansuri. He said that they were looking for a trove of dragon magic,
Trove of Dragon.
Okay.
dragon artifacts or something.
Dragon magic. Guh. Trying to get fat.
More food.
Fire is looking for something.
Yeah.
I believe the fire giants I had already told you about some colossus.
Yeah, the
they were trying
Colossus.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right. A colossus looking for
Pieces of the long lost colossus or something.
Would we be able to find all of the locations of the missing Colossus? Is that something we'd be able to find?
So yeah. So what are we fully trying to do? Because I mean, if we're going to get 100% truthful answers, we need to kind of figure out exactly what.
Harshnag is going to turn around to say, "Well, we're trying to stop this. All the giants are going crazy. Well, that's what I'm
Well,
trying
yes.
to stop. Stop the giants from rampaging across the countryside."
But how to make peace?
How do we accomplish that?
I don't know. I was going to ask. That's why I was coming here.
Well, Harshnag, maybe you should have a question.
I do.
Alright. You can have the last question.
That's good enough.
So we get 6 questions as a group?
Yes, not a piece. You get to ask 6 questions.
Yes,
Well, it's
we've
really
all-
vague.
We've all walked in here using the one frost giant. Because it's normally meant for giants, I'm assuming that...
Well, try if you're gonna ask a question, try standing in only the circle of one giant at a time. See if what happens.
Do I get questions because I'm a half giant? Does that count? Do I get half as many questions as a normal giant?
And I only get half a question because I'm really small.
So yeah.
Sell
so
yourself short
we
now.
need to. So we want to know the locations of all of the giant lords, correct?
The giant ghost is gonna tell you actually that this is not 6 charges per week or per month. The lanterns actually recharge at dawn,
Oh,
so you can get some questions back next time.
Okay.
hmm.
So
Let's spend the next month here just talking.
I was gonna say
like seeing how they're doing, what they have for
the
breakfast.
next thing we're going to address is how long are we wanting to stay here? I guess we can just ask the 6 questions that we, the initial. Where are all of the
Maybe just like the
giant
conversation
lords.
with the oracle and just stay there forever. Some good berries, you can eat 1 per day and
Yeah,
never leave.
yeah. Let's chill
yeah,
out
I'm
for the
good
rest of
on that. So
it. We're safe here for now.
yeah, so we should definitely find out where the location of all of the giant lords are, so that we know where to go to eventually confront them and take them on.
And as a bonus, we have more to search, so we can ask questions, go out and search rooms, and then come back tomorrow.
Exactly. So, all right, so I'm going to step into the circle. It's right here by the ghost.
Yes.
Like here? Okay. And, yeah, so, and then I'm going to ask where the location of all of the giant lords are.
So how are you gonna phrase it?
I'm going to say pretty much exactly how I said it. What are the locations of each of the giant lords? I know the names of a few of them: Duke Zalto, Guh, Countess Sansuri, King Hecatong, and Storvald.
All of the lanterns in the room start flickering as you hear in the giant tongue, "Don't cheat." That's 6 questions.
Then that's not what we want. And I'll step back out of the room and I go, so which one do we really want to know where he's at? The king? Do we want to go after the Hecaton guy, or do we want to go after... I mean, we kind of know where Guh's located.
Yeah, we can.
Kind of. We've got a roundabout area. What about Zalto?
I still think we want to go towards what they want first. We'll meet up with them eventually if we're going after what they want.
We can get them all in one.
Shouldn't we
place.
ask how to fix it first? Like how we stop them first, and then find out where? Because if the how isn't going and murdering everybody, if the how is something easy, then we'll be able to just go for that easy thing.
There's not going to be an easy thing. Dude.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. It's a lot easier.
There's
a lot
6 types
less.
of giants.
Or how about what's the first course of action we could take to restore order and peace among the giants?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay. All right. So I'll step back into the circle, and I will ask, what is the first order in which
First
we can
step.
take? The first step we can take to restore order.
And
Okay.
peace.
So
And
one of the
peace.
lanterns goes off, and the same voice resounds in the chamber and says, "You must find the magic conch of the Storm Giant King, Hecaton, and use it to visit his court. You must root out the evil within the court of the Storm Giants, and that should restore the ordering."
Does everyone in the room hear that?
Yes, it's in giant tongue, but anyone that can understand that.
I speak giant.
So do I.
Actually, giant.
So I'll look at Nub. Jen, do you speak giant? If not, then I'll motion for someone to translate to him. What the hell said.
I'll mentally translate to whoever can't speak giant.
Okay. And then I'll look at y'all and, with a look on my face, kind of like, so what do we ask next?
So that, I mean, out of character, that sounds like
That's a
the-
question.
No. I don't say it. I give them a
Okay.
look, facial expression at the party, like, and now?
So
that's
maybe
okay. In character, I say that sounds like difficult. I mean, that might be a difficult last step to restore order, but I'm not sure if it's the first one we want to do.
yeah, that's
Well, we were given a truthful answer. It might not be the one we want.
Yeah, I'll step out of the circle and go, so we should probably ask where to find this conch.
Yeah, that's
Right.
the next logical
Yeah.
question.
indeed.
All right.
I don't know.
So I'll step back in and go, where do we procure this magical conch to King Hecaton's court?
Another flickering lantern turns off, and you get the following response. There is a conch in the clutches of each of the giant lords.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's not a first step. That's a last step. Sorry.
I'll step back out of the circle and go, that was not very helpful. So
Yes, it is.
which lord do we want to go after?
Probably the hill giant.
Go.
Start small and go big.
If
Go Hill
Gar's got
Giant?
one,
Because we have a roundabout idea where it is, but do we want to get an exact location? If so, we can ask.
Well, considering we'll probably be wandering around the wilderness for at least a week trying to find it without exact locations, let's get it a location.
hold on.
Everyone in agreement? Yep.
We can find out where it is.
Is it made of adamantium?
If it's made out of adamantium, we can detect it up to what, a mile?
Well, I mean, I assume by the time we got within a mile of it, we'd be able to see it.
Find out if it is made out of adamantium first.
I wouldn't
If they all
worry
are.
about that.
Well, a conch is a shell.
Well,
So-
but
We're
what's it
looking
made out
for
of?
now.
I mean, it could be an adamantium shell made to look like a conch. But
Yeah, I guess
Wouldn't
you're right
know.
on that.
you wouldn't know.
No,
But-
we wouldn't.
But she
that?
just said that each lord has one.
Yes.
We should ask.
So
we should ask
which-
if they're all made out of adamantium.
I wouldn't want-
Harshnag responds and says, well, this makes sense, because the court of the Storm Giants always had some input from each of the lords. I'm guessing they used this to summon them.
So then I'll ask him. I go, have you seen one?
No, of course not.
Of course.
How about our ghost?
Nope.
being
He's
so-
as perplexed as you guys are.
I feel like asking if a conch is made out of
I think it's a
adamantine
waste of
is a waste of a question.
Although, you do know that this rod is, what is it, like a mile around you?
Mhm.
That covers 2 miles around you, technically. a radius
Yeah.
of 2 miles. And then if you grab the map for the Forgotten Realms, you can see that it's gonna take you a couple of years
Yeah,
to
exactly.
cover all that.
So, that's what I'm saying. So we kind of know where Guh is. Do we want to pinpoint a location, or do we want to find out where one of the other giant lords is and ask about that location? I would suggest that because we know Guh's in that valley.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to hide a bunch of hill giants.
Yeah, especially when they're raiding for food all the time. We could just go back there, wait for a raid, and then follow them back to their storm, their stronghold. So the other one that we have run across, I mean, we've talked to the cloud giant, but we haven't seen any other minions about. But we have seen other fire giant minions. So I would suggest we ask about Duke Zalto, his location.
Well, you were told that Duke Zalto's fortress is somewhere in the north, so that could be close. You were also told that Sansuri's floating castle could be anywhere, because it's a floating castle.
Yes.
I can always.
Yeah, that's the problem
I
with
can always.
the
call
clouds.
her
Can be
out.
hard because they're flying.
I can always call her. out,
Exactly.
So don't stress about that.
Well, that
And
we
the
also
frost
know.
giants, Harshnag would know that they're also in the north, usually in the west, near the coast, because that's where they
Fish.
Over by
do their
Luskin
raiding
and whatnot.
parties and stuff like that.
Okay.
They're like
So
giant water pirates.
yeah.
Maybe
So
we should
which
find
one?
out- maybe we should find out exactly who the actual heart of this evil is in the storm giants' midst.
The heart of this evil.
So ask about.
Yeah, so getting more information on what the heart of this evil is. So because we have to flush it out, who is evil in the court, so then we know who we're meant to kill. So we don't just go in there and go, "Hey, random storm giant, you're gonna die now because we've been told to come here and kill people or things."
All right, so find out who the actual evil one is in the Storm Giant Court.
Indeed.
Everyone in agreement on that question?
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so I'll step back in, and I will ask, in King Hecaton's court, is there someone who is plotting all of this evil that has been going on? Is there a main villain,
Okay.
if you will?
So another of the lanterns goes off, and you get the following response. King Hecaton's court is no more, for the king has disappeared. He was misled by his eldest daughters, Miran and Nim. Let me give you the names here. For they each covet his throne.
Damn.
All right, so we will add that to this little sheet here. Miriam and them betrayed on his daughters. Okay. Step back out and go. So Miriam and Nim appear to be the protagonists there.
They're the daughters of Hecaton. Oh, and
that's-
the Oracle will also mention that for now, the court is ruled by his third daughter, his youngest, Cerisa, at his bequest. He wanted Cerisa to actually rule instead of him. Something happened. His youngest.
Okay.
So is that the evil? Because if he's been betrayed by the elder daughters, then does that mean?
All right, so it sounds like his court is all kinds of fucked up right now.
So going in there and killing everyone is actually probably feasible. Just kill all storm giants. the end.
If you could manage to kill at least one.
If we could kill one, yes.
So I think we should find out the location of one of these other lords and get our hands on a conch. We are up in the north, so we know Storvold and Zalto are up here. And
Can we go
actually
somewhere where I'm not going to be immune to fire damage? Or they're not going to be immune to fire damage?
Just because you said that, I think we should definitely go to the fire giants.
Speaking of fire
because-
damage and fire damaging, you're still refreshing, I guess, your detect magic spell, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can detect magic on the corpse of the cloud giant that is on the floor.
Okay.
And you spot an item that you've seen before. A rune.
Ooh. Yoink. What is it?
Well, this rune
Don't mind me,
resizes
ghostly
your
figure.
size.
I'm just looting your body.
And then you can see that it's this one.
Hey, it's the fire opal.
Yes. So as long as you
can
hold
also
this on you, you are So I will look at the ghost and go, "Do you mind?"
Nah, it's useless for me. And I think I'm trapped
And
here
then
for...
I will
Until
put
I
it
get
in my
revenge.
pocket.
Very well. And
we'll-
he's also
something with that
carrying... He's also carrying a breastplate
And a mace.
Oh,
that seems to be magical.
okay.
You wouldn't know how magical yet. Perhaps in an hour after a short rest.
Yes.
But you know it's magical.
Okay.
And you can recognize the rune because it's the same type of rune as you
Severn
saw
Head.
before.
All right. Well, that and I read giants. So yeah. So back to the questions. We have what? We have 3 left or 2 left? I
You
forgot.
have 3.
3. So yeah. So
Oracle
which,
gave you double the information for the last question. Basically.
which one of these guys do we want to go after?
Well, we do want to find Ga.
But we know her roundabout location. She will be easy to find.
Yeah, true.
We only need to find one to get to the Storm Kings.
That is true, according to what the Oracle said.
We don't need to murder them all. We just need to get to one so we can get to the Storm King's palace.
Oh, we only
Might as well be safe.
we only
Oh,
want.
I need to get the door, so you guys can discuss
Maybe.
this well.
Maybe the
Okay.
best thing would be to try and align with a couple of others. They may be in chaos, but at least we've got the cloud giants that are relatively agreeable. We could.
Yeah,
work
Cloud
with them.
is probably the only ones that are 50-50.
Indeed.
No, stones are reasonable too.
Yeah, well, they work closely with the cloud, so we could probably get both of those at least on our side. That gives us 2 giant armies that
And the storm giants should be also.
storm giants will probably have to just completely annihilate if.
Yeah, but it sounds like there's all kinds of shit going on in that court, though.
Yeah, they don't sound like they'll be in any mood to deal with like helping anybody else out.
Right, but a random. We could find some storm giants who are supportive of the king.
Yes, very much so. So that's why we
Wait.
definitely need to get to the court.
Can't we just ask where the Storm King is?
They probably
Yeah.
don't know. I'm guessing. But,
I mean,
or they either don't know, or he's someplace we can't get to anyways. I don't think getting to that storm the king is going to help us any.
we have to restore order to the Storm King's court. And what's the best way to restore order other than killing the people in there that are being dicks and putting the guy back in charge who was in charge in the first place?
Well, that would be beautiful if we could do that, but I'm doubtful that is the solution.
Yeah, I'm thinking Miram and Nim, they're gonna have to go, and it wouldn't surprise me if there's some other shit going on behind the scenes that we don't know about yet either.
Wouldn't it be funny if like
but-
Nin
But no matter how we try to cut that, though, we have to find one of these lords. We got to get a conch.
So then let's go after Guh, because we know where she is. So instead of wasting a question on
Well,
like,
here's the
That's
thing,
far
though,
away.
is yeah, she's real far away. We are up here in the north, next to Frost and Fire.
right, but we can
we
take that
might wanna
teleportation route
know-
back south.
We could indeed.
All right.
But we have a
So-
frost giant ambassador to help us get into the frost giant camp.
I don't know about that. Apparently it's very
Yeah.
different to normal frost giants.
Harshnag is
Yeah.
gonna turn and say, no, they hate me.
Yeah, but he can help us get close.
If they hate him,
Because I'm
he'll
very
die.
sneaky, sure.
Well, he knows where they're at, so
Yeah.
doesn't he?
And if you put
I'm
the hood up,
actually
the average,
sure.
the average frost giant's not going to be able to tell who he is. It's like, oh, there's another frost giant there.
Just call him dumb.
I feel like that was kind of giant racist.
Yes.
No, I said he pulls the hood up and disguises himself.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said. Or
Yeah.
cast disguise self on him. Something like that.
So which other of the? I mean, we're not worried about Guh. We know how to get to Guh, which is we can do a teleportation circle back down to the south or any of that kind of stuff. But we should definitely try while we're here and can find actual locations where Zalto's holding up Sansuri's general location because she's a cloud, so she can fly around.
I can talk to
And
him.
or where Storbolt is, because Fire and Frost are up here in the north, so we should probably find where their exact locations for their strongholds are. That way we have it for future reference. We have 3 more questions, so why not use one of those to find out a location of one of these others?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. But like, it. Okay.
What question would you ask? Is what I'm saying. I mean, you're
Well, I mean,
saying
I'm
you
trying
know
to
we
decide,
shouldn't
like,
because we know
wanna
Go.
where
We
these people are,
go to
but
Go.
why?
But you know, well, they're trying to appease their god to climb back on top. We know that from future dealings with other giants that we've talked to. Ordning is broken, so there's no more chain of command as far as giants go. Even the lowly hill giants are on even footing with the fucking storm giants right now. So we know that. But that's why they're all acting crazy, and we got to stop them.
Right. I get that. And the Oracle said to fix it, we had to fix the Storm King's court. To get to the Storm King's court, we need a conch. To get to the
Yeah.
conch, we need a lord. We know where one's at, more or less.
Yes, we do. But the simple fact is, we got 3 more questions. So, what other questions would you ask?
Okay.
Does Harshnag have
You tracking?
Yes.
Does Harshnag
But
have
I
Okay,
don't
then.
feel
So
like
I'm gonna-
asking a location is like,
I do. I feel like that is a very good thing to know and have in our back pocket, so we know where another one is in case the encounter with Guh goes shitty.
okay, that's fair
Maybe
enough.
you
And
could
we have
ask. Maybe you could ask how to destroy the thing. I don't know, the teleporting thing, Majig.
Why don't we find out what happened to it?
The what to the ordning?
Don't we know?
Well,
Does
Yeah, we
Harshnag
don't
know
know
how to find
the structure of
the
the
leader of the storm ice frost giants?
Storm Kings. Yeah, the Storm King.
Yeah, the Frosties.
So I'll ask Harshnag if he knows where the leader of the frost giants is.
He says, no, our people are nomadic. I wouldn't know where they are now.
Oh. Goody. Okay,
That's a
well,
problem.
They'll move.
so we don't know why the ordning was broken, do we?
Well, several giants have told you their versions, but mostly they say that Anam, the Old Father, got disappointed with the giants because they didn't help when the evil dragons invaded, and he decided to break the ordning.
Why don't we find out exactly why?
And then we have 3 questions, so let's find out why the ordning's broken, and then we can use the last 2 to get locations for extra lords in case the encounter with Guh goes south.
Indeed.
Okay.
Well,
So
we're able to get a conch either way. We give
Yes.
our Duke friend a call, but maybe trying to obtain a few more alliances would be a good option if we're going to take on something as large as a storm giant, we're going to need assistance.
All right, so I'll step back into the circle then, and I'll ask. So, exactly why was the ordning broken?
That's what you're gonna ask?
That's what they want to know. So, yes.
Okay. So the fourth lantern turns off, and the oracle says, "This was done by Anam to arouse his children from their complacency."
So it was exactly, it was
And I'll look
exactly
at you, Severin, and shoot daggers at you.
Hey, that wasn't my question.
And then step out of the circle and go,
Yeah,
well, that
basically
was
you
fucking
already did
pointless. Yes. Yeah.
It was exactly.
So I'm going to ask about Zalto or Storvald. Which one?
Which one is which?
Zalto's fire and Storvald is frost.
How about I ask Harshnag if he actually had a question? Is there anything additional that you need to ask?
He says, "Oh, you asked what I wanted to ask."
I'm glad we sorted that out.
So
I
do we
will-
ask where the other
I
two
will-
are for sure then?
I think maybe using sending. I'm thinking maybe ask our two cloud giant friends if they have any questions as well. They may have similar questions. I'm just thinking maybe we can, work some form of alliance with them to maybe get additional information. Would that be,
Well, send it and ask.
yeah, alright. Well, I'll send one to Zephyros, because I like Zephyros most.
Okay.
I will ask him. We are at the Oracle. Do you have a question that would assist in fixing the ordning, or just a question in general?
He will respond. Ask him what the fuck happened. Because he really doesn't have enough context.
Okay, that's cool.
He doesn't have as much information as you do.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's good. So we can. I can send that after a quick hour rest, and then I will also ask our Duke friend if she has any additional questions for the ordning, for the Oracle.
Okay.
I only have 25 words, so I can't.
Was it Duchess Nimbolo or something? I think she would want to know where Sansuri is.
Sensory is. Oh. Well, that'd be for what they're after. So if we could deliver that to them, that gives us a solid ally.
So then our last two questions should be where is that sensory, and then we need to pick between Storvald and the fire giant guy.
I think finding the fire giant guy is probably going to be better. Just because, if we go and hunt down the frost giant king, we've got the issue of Harshnag leaving.
Alright, so ask about Sansuri and Zalto. Right.
Location of Zalto. Yep. And we can always come back at dawn as well. Spend a day, come
Yep.
back at dawn, find out where the others are. Exact
Okay,
location. of
so
dawn.
yeah, so I'll ask then, I'll go, what is Countess Sansuri's exact location?
No, the
Okay.
where's the Sansuri treasure, isn't it?
Come again?
Isn't it the treasure? that she's looking for.
Yeah, the dragon
The
trove of treasure.
Yeah, the dragon trove of treasure. That's what she's looking for.
Oh, so we want to know where the cloud dragon or the dragon trove is at, and not her location.
No, we can ask her where her location is whenever we want.
Hmm.
Because I've seen
Okay.
her, I can talk to her whenever.
All right. So yeah. So then I'll ask where is the dragon trove
Yeah.
located that Sensoria is after?
Huh. That's a good question. I have no idea. Let me check.
Unfortunately, Sansuri was going to be doomed to look for her her treasure for the rest of time, never being useful in the world again.
I'd be all right with that. I'm not sure we should give her the information right away any damn way. Like, at all, we'll hold that in our back pocket for an in case shit type of situation.
I'd laugh if it was the green dragon's treasure. It's like, yes, it's this green dragon treasure, which we already found out where it was, because, yeah, we were nice to the giant. The dude that was protecting the dragon.
Huh.
Well, our other question was about the fire giant, Zeltho.
Yes,
Maybe we
where
could-
his location is at.
It's easier to find that, and then go on to the other one another time.
Yeah, that way you ain't got to read through the whole module to try to find one little area.
Hmm. Actually, the oracle responds that no such trove survives in this era.
All right. Well, then I will ask then, what is Duke Zalto's location? His exact location. No, let me word that this way. What is Duke Zalto's stronghold's exact location?
Okay, so the last of the lanterns flickers, but it does not go out. And a laugh echoes around the room, and then you hear the following. But first you must prove yourself.
Oh, god damn it.
When human barbarians came to these lands, they fought our kind and stole our relics, burying them in the ground. The humans built altars to Uthgar, their god king, atop these relics and surrounded their altars with burial mounds. Go to these mounds, retrieve one or more of our lost relics, and bring them here as tribute. Do this, and your path will be made clear. There are many paths you can take. The more relics you deliver, the more paths that will be open to you to choose from. Several evil giant lords stand ready to oppose you. You can ruin all of their plans by defeating just one of them. Which one remains to be seen. You still have your last question because that is a non-answer.
All right.
Wait. Okay,
Oh,
well, wait, that.
And Harshnag will tell you that he knows of these barbarians and he can mark on a map where these mounds are.
I'll show him the pendant. Is this one of the these the same barbarians that came here last time?
Yes, it's the same type of barbarians, the same tribes. But he's not sure which tribe he belongs. Like
He belongs.
the Uthgar barbarians have many tribes, and each tribe is focused on one of these mounds, but he doesn't know which one is that.
Hey, Harshnag. You want to go?
Yeah, Harshnag doesn't.
You want to go kill a lot of tribespeople?
He shrugs.
Okay, so we have one question left.
Well, the oracle said that if we kill one of them, then all of their plans will crumble. Shouldn't we ask which one?
Was when we asked about a location, she laughed at us and said we got to prove ourselves. So I think when we finish proving ourselves, she'll let us know which one. I think that's what she means by our path will be shown.
Oh shit! Wait, this.
Oh,
is
in
like-
fact, I believe
no.
you questioned the barbarian, and he told you that
He was Great Worm.
it was the Great Worm, yeah, which is the closest, actually.
That's cool. We should do all of
Oh
them.
yeah, you are here. And Great Worm Cavern.
The Flintlock one
there.
is near Gar. Oh shit! They could be all looking for something.
Wait, so the X's are where these mounds
These
are?
mounds are, yeah.
The barbarian
Grandfather
mound.
Tree,
Oh shit, they're everywhere.
stone stand. Wait. 1, 2.
So yeah, so you've got what, 1, 2, 3,
You're right near one. You might as well go there.
6, 7, 8. I count 9. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's 9.
Yeah, it's nice.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We could have 9 paths here. We should get all of them.
yes, I agree 100%. We should definitely go collect every single one from all 9 of those mounds.
And
It's
hey,
like Pokemon.
yeah, we gotta catch them all.
Yeah,
Then
I
while
agree
we're,
100% with
While
that.
we're at Flint Rock, we can go and kill Gar, because that'll be fun.
Well, yeah, and if we can defeat her, then we can get her conch, and voila.
Yeah, and yeah, then we've got another piece.
Yep.
Also, Raven Rock and
Yeah,
Great
so-
Worm Cavern could be near a location where the giants are as well.
Yeah, yeah, because that's over there by Luskin, which is on the coast. So that's over in
Yeah.
that's Icewind Dale area-ish over that way.
Hmm. So what we could do is we could do a big circle. We can go to the Great Worm first. Go Great Worm Cavern. Right, get stuff from there. And
Wow,
we
but then-
continue around.
Yeah, Barona as well.
Yeah.
Right, One Stone, Stone Sand, Grandfather, Flint Rock, Kilga,
Yeah.
Shining White, Morgan's Mound, Raven's Rock.
Yep, and we also have to kill a dragon, or at least team up with a dragon or something.
Well, that's over there. That's over there by Flint Rock too, isn't it? Because that's
It is.
just north of
Uh,
Tribor-ish, I believe, right?
It's more towards
Something like
Long
that?
Settle.
It's
more towards
south of Tribor. It's the Crypt Garden Forest,
yeah. So
the dragon.
so we could do it after Flint Rock, after we've killed Gar, stuff like that, and that gives us more of a divination thing as well. So
Yeah, that sounds great.
mm,
So yeah, so Great Worm first, because we're right there.
yeah, we're right close by. That, and we can bring out the dead the leftovers of the body.
All right. Well, we have one question left, so I'm gonna ask if any of the giant lords would make a good ally. Does that sound good?
That's a good question.
Okay.
The answer will be yes.
Yeah. Other than should
Um,
do other
No,
than
I'm gonna word it. I'm gonna word it a lot more exact, where it'll have to be a name or are you out of your fucking mind? It's gonna be the answer. You know what I mean?
other than Countess Sansuri.
So
We need to put
Well,
it
see,
as
I'm not
other
even-
than her.
Bode is not even 100% about that. So yeah, so I would step into the circle and I would ask which, by name, giant lord would make a good ally in this fight against the evil.
All right. You're gonna get a strange response.
Strange. Strange response.
Evil is relative. If you want stability, any giant can be your ally if you're willing to make them the head of the new ordning.
Yes.
But they are evil by nature. So the new ordning could be interesting.
Well, then the question becomes: do we want it to be back the way it was before, or do we want somebody else to be on top?
I would definitely push for bringing it back how it was before, when shit was kind of kept in check.
You know what we should do?
Well,
We should put
if the Allfather felt that they're being complacent with that, maybe he doesn't want that to happen.
Maybe.
I think a stone giant should be in charge.
We should put
That's
Gar
my
on
vote.
top.
They're more level-headed.
We should make Garth the leader.
Should just eat everybody.
Yep.
The wisest of giants.
The wisest. Yep. I reckon that'd be the most fun. But hey, we could make a deal with every single one of them.
And how could you ally with them? Well, you have a great husband for her.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking amazing.
Jin.
With that, I take it the last lantern goes out. I relieve the rune and the breastplate off of the corpse.
What was that?
Last part?
The rune, yeah, the rune and the breastplate. I take them off of the corpse since he gave his permission.
Okay.
And then I'll walk back through the portal to the other side since all the lanterns are out.
As you do, in the other room you see a giant Remoras and kills you. The end.
Yeah.
Roger that. Rolling a new character.
No, actually, yeah, the portal stays open and you walk back, and the breastplate resizes to your size.
I grabbed the
Oh,
one.
cool.
I grabbed the
I,
hammer that he had. Because I like the way the hammer
I thank the ghost guy for his help before we leave. Thanks, man.
Yeah, whatever. He's not very happy.
How heavy is the hammer? The mace thing.
Oh, the hammer does not resize. It's giant sized.
Okay.
So
How hard would it be for me to lift it?
it's probably the same weight as the axe, which was 750 pounds.
Can I lift that? Is it something I can lift?
I think we should use
Like,
that as a
even
door
just a
step.
little bit. Oh yeah.
No.
Can I use the enlargement potion?
And then grab it? I guess. Yeah, you could probably pull it.
I don't really want to do that.
It's not going to be very useful. It's just a plain old hammer.
So I think we should put it underneath where the
I-
doors, where the walls come down.
I ask
In case-
the ghostly giant, does he want us to possibly put his body to rest?
Yeah, why not?
Hush now.
He's gonna say, yes, take my body and put it somewhere else. I don't want everyone who comes in to ask the Oracle to see my corpse like a freak or something.
So I'll ask Harshnag, would you please be able to grab the giant's body and bring it out?
Yep, he puts it on his back and brings it back through the portal.
Awesome. Cool. So we go through the portal. I tell him to put it down, and I start beating it.
You start what?
I just start beating it. I get my stick out and I start whacking it.
Beating the corpse?
Yep.
Okay. So fucked up. But you have no respect for the dead now that I remember.
So what I'm trying
That
to
and
do,
he's a giant, so you know.
yeah, I am trying to essentially beat the skin off it, and I'm actually planning to use what's left of its sinews and things like that and hang it from the entrance of this.
I'm gonna be like,
place.
dude, whoa, stop!
No,
Just
Harshnag
look
is
at
actually going to
us.
stop you. It's like, what the
Dude.
fuck are you doing?
What the hell, man? So I push him away a little bit, and I'm gonna give him one of my handy cup of teas. Like, it's a cup of tea, man. Calm down.
He's gonna grab you from one of your
Yeah,
feet
I'll
and
press
just
it.
hold you like in the air and say, "No, bad gin."
Yeah, so I spend the next hour while they're doing all that off in a corner by myself examining this breastplate. Because I felt magic coming from it, so I wanted to figure out what it is.
So you identify it, and it looks like a +2 breastplate.
Oh shit!
Oh, nice. Without having my player's handbook in front of me, breastplate's 16 plus dex.
What's it made out of?
Magic. Hell, magic. Magic.
It's made out of magic.
I mean, any piece of like wood even could be magical. This one is just seems to be steel, made of steel, with a magical
can't-
enhancement.
I can't.
All right, so
medium armor.
breastplate I think is heavy, isn't it? Honestly,
I lent my player's handbook, but I think it's in the SRD. Medium armor.
I'd only need 150.
It's a medium armor with a base AC of 14.
Yep, 14 plus dex up to a max of 2, so could be 16. So this would be 18 if you had a dex mod more than 2.
Yep.
So this thing does me absolutely no freaking good. So I will let everyone know what it is and make them go straight Thunderdome for it. 2-man enter, 1-man leave. You know what I'm saying? No, I would imagine Severin is the only one that could wear it, or could Nub wear it also?
I think so. Nub
Well-
wouldn't be able
Oh,
to.
Nub's
'cause he's-
druid, isn't he? Yeah. So you can't wear that because it's metal.
Jin can't wear
So,
it. It's
yeah.
too heavy for him.
Yep.
Not that it's
And Thorkel
being
goes
offered anything
unarmed
while he's
or
hanging on
unarmored. So yeah, so I'll toss it to Severin, and go. Maybe this will work for you. Yeah, there you go. So effectively, that breastplate will give you an AC at 18. As long as you, well, that's because you have defense. So it's the exact same thing you would be wearing.
You're wearing chainmail,
Yeah.
and chainmail is base 16, I think.
Yeah, 16 plus
But it's
dex.
the same.
So yeah, so really this breastplate does us no good. So okay, if nobody needs it, then we'll sell it when we get to the next place. It doesn't have any extra resistances to anything, correct?
Nope.
It's just,
It's a regular
Yeah.
breastplate.
yep, we'll sell it when we get where we're going, someplace along the way. Anyhow, I'll notate it on my sheet.
Okay. That's a shame because a +2 breastplate is really, really rare.
I am actually going to bury that giant's body instead of beating it to death. Well, beat
What?
it
That's
even more
reasonable.
to death. If that's possible.
Yeah, you would have to get out of the temple and bury it.
Yeah, will do. Well, I'm guessing that's where we're going. I don't know if we finished in the temple or not. I'll ask, guys, have we finished in the temple? Is everything done? Time to leave? What's up?
More to explore, but we can come back.
I'm just
Well,
going around.
I can come back in a minute. I'll meet you guys. Tell me where you're going, and I'll come find you. I'll go bury this damn body.
I'm gonna hang around for a bit.
Alright, okay. I'll come back in a minute. I'll go take the body out and bury it. I need a little stone statue, whatever it is. Did he have a weapon on him? Or like something?
What's her?
It was huge.
It's huge, is it?
Yeah.
Can I put that on? Are we using that, or are we taking it?
I think we got to leave the weapon in the hallway to block the stone pillars from coming down.
Oh, I was gonna bury it with the giant. But that's cool.
The stone pillars?
It could come down.
Which stone pillars?
Walls, the walls from the ceiling that could come down and block the hallway. The levers might activate them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
I want
All
to
the
put
way
the.
back. You want to put it all the way
I wanna
back so it stops the.
Or
No.
maybe.
Didn't
gee,
follow
what sign is this? You know those signs you were showing us, which Harshnag touched. What sign would he be? I'll ask Harshnag that.
The sign, the rune?
Yeah, the rune. The
Ice
giant
rune.
is. The ice. The dead giant is ice rune as well, is it?
Oh, the giant is cloud giant, so it's another rune. Storm rune, which is sky.
Right, I'll write that. Like, I'll bury him and I'll put that. I'll engrave that into the ground.
Okay.
What do we do? There's a nice thing.
Once you get to the temple.
Once again.
Indeed.
All right. So what else do you want to do? Do you want to leave, try to find these artifacts, and then come back, or do you want to keep exploring the temple?
Let's go find some artifacts.
Yeah.
I agree. Let's go to the artifacts.
Yeah.
All right. So you get out of the temple. Harshnag helps you to dig a hole and bury this corpse. You write the rune, and Harshnag, before leaving, turns to you guys and says, let me check here. He says, I'm gonna stay behind. I have other questions for the Oracle, and I think I must guard this place. I'll be awaiting your return. I'll be here, but I'm gonna stay behind. I don't think you'll have any trouble with the barbarians. They're not very dangerous. Not for a party of adventurers like you guys.
Okay.
And he starts walking back into the temple.
I'll before he leaves, I will give him what do I have? I give him a potion of poison resistance
Ooh.
because apparently I have one of them, and I don't see us using it.
Okay.
Just in case.
He thanks you for it and keeps walking.
Cool. So I will get rid of that.
Oh, well, that's way too big. I'm trying to macro this damn opal because I'm not applying it to anything. I want the resistance and shit.
You could always put it on your armor, and you get the resistance all the time.
Yeah, but then you lose some of the other shit you can do.
Yeah.
It's not worth it
Like
if you don't
lighting
have
fire.
an attunement.
Fair enough.
Alright. So, you start walking through the snow without a sleigh.
We did have horses at one point.
I believe you left them in Mirabar?
Yeah, because
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking them with us.
And the cart, you left it back in the big city. What's the name?
Waterdeep.
In Waterdeep. Because it wouldn't fit through the portal. All right. So you start walking into the cold night. Well, no, it's actually midday, I guess, because you slept
Mhm.
and then you did the whole portal thing, maybe
Which didn't take too
a
long.
couple hours. And while you were leaving, you actually felt, Bode, that the portal grew weaker and weaker, and then suddenly collapsed on itself, and it
Okay.
returned to its previous state. So the portal is now closed.
All right.
You would surmise that it actually lasts for about an hour, open, and that it can be opened in the same way from the inside, because there's also runes inside.
Well, that is good.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Okay, right. So how about we leave it here because it's already 1 p.m.
All right. Sounds
It's
good.
gonna take a while for the rest of the adventure.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, and make sure I have this right for scheduling the game. You won't be here next week, correct?
Yes, and
Brothers get married?
neither I or
Or Nub.
So we got 2 weeks.
or Nub, yeah. Yeah, my brother's getting married, so I'm gonna be in Yucatan, so I won't be able to.
Lovely.
All right. Well, then I will schedule it for the 18th.
All right,
Lovely.
perfecto.
Cool.
All right.
That
Excellent.
was fun.
Right, so see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, see you in a few
All
weeks.
Cheers, guys.